And they are off. We are at the Shawnee Family YMCA for the Shawnee Lady Wolves and the Shawnee Wolves as we take on Harrah, Choctaw, and Plainview. And I am privileged to have state champion, multi-state champion, Clara Timmons with us. And Clara, we start off in event one. Tell us a little bit about what we're watching and what we can anticipate.
So this is the women's 200-yard medley relay. We're going to watch Grayson Simpson dive into the water. Okay. We saw Tennille Kidd just finish up with a 50-yard backstroke. Her stroke looked really strong. She did this for our state relay last year. Tennille, she started off our state relay, which led us off on a really great start. And then Grayson's taken off with the breaststroke. Very nice. And
Grayson Simpson, one of the top swimmers, if not the top female swimmer in 5A this year.
Yes, yeah, Grayson's been doing amazing. She's been really close to her state times, and I'm really excited to see what she does this year at state. And we're about to see Mackenzie Birch dive in to take off with fly. Butterfly.
And again, we see her measuring using her hands. Tell us a little bit about that.
So, you know, the University of Miami, it's like all about the U, right? So, you do kind of like that kind of hand movement, and then you follow them. You put them in kind of in between your thumbs, and you follow them from the flags down to your feet. And once they touch the wall by your feet, your hand should be kind of at your side, and then you throw them back, throw them forward. And that should get you momentum, like how Kimberly's about to do with freestyle.
Like in football, even if it's soccer or football, there's an offsides. It also helps you measure so you don't go too soon.
Yes,
correct?
Absolutely. Yeah, my sophomore year. We had a relay at state. My relay at state disqualified because someone went early, so we know very much not to go early. So we're real cautious about that.
Yeah, and we stay away from the U. So here in ours, we say that's kind of like the Francis Ford Coppola's view. You know, you're viewing your shot.
Kind of, yeah. I guess that's a better way to put it.
Okay, it looks like the Lady Wolves take the 200-yard medley relay. Next up is the boys 200. We don't have a Shawnee team in the boys 200, so we're going to take our first break. You're watching Wolves Swimming on ShawneeCTV.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high-quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting. Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Welcome back to the Shawnee Family YMCA. What a great facility, Clara, that they offer here for high school swimming.
Absolutely.
Now we come into the 200-yard freestyle. This is heat 2 of 3 for the Lady Wolves. We have Amy Dodge in the pool.
starting out pretty strong.
And I understand this is one of your favorite races.
No, not really. Not at all. The 200 is such a technical race because it's not. I'm a distance swimmer. I have to have time. I can't just I'm not a spur of the moment kind of gal. So they have to it's not a distance, but it's not a sprint because if you sprint, you're going to wear yourself out within the first couple seconds. So you have to really find a happy medium, and that's a really hard thing to do. So if someone can pull off a 200, kudos to them. I'm not sure how.
Yep, understand. And Amy is going to be in lane 1. So she's fighting for her place right now.
Yep. And Amy had an aunt who swam for Shawnee here. So this is kind of a bit of legacy in the pool. Yeah.
Was she a Dodge as well?
I don't remember, but I remember we had this conversation the last time as who the aunt was, but we know it's Aunt Molly. So shout out to Aunt Molly.
That's right. We like that. And I like that you remember our conversation.
Yeah.
Very good.
It was fun.
Was that in November?
It was in November,
oh my
yeah.
Goodness. We've had a lot of holidays since then.
Yeah, we have.
And what a great night. It is senior night. We wanted to make sure to be here for senior night because we get to honor 4 great young individuals.
Yes, absolutely. I'm so jealous. I didn't get my senior night here, so I'm really grateful that these girls get to have their moment to shine here.
Well, and it's fitting. Harrah is here,
Yeah.
and we get to recognize their seniors as they walk by. Not quite as elaborate as we get to recognize our 4, but they helped you with your senior.
Yeah, Harrah is such, the Harrah community and the Shawnee community really helped each other out with swimming because, every once in a while when there was a weekend, Harrah would let us go over to their pool and borrow their facilities, and then they were like, hey, these seniors don't have a swim meet to be recognized in, and they gave me and Trayden an awesome opportunity, so thank you so much to the Harrah community for that, and I hope we can pay it back.
How cool is that? And tonight, we hope that, of course, we get the victory.
Yes.
The Lady Wolves coming in. Tell us a little bit. Do you know much about their season and where they're at and where you feel they are as a team now as there's just about a month left before state?
So I do know they won the Yukon Invitational a couple weeks back, which is full of some 6A schools and most 5A schools, and we lost that last year. And so I felt like they avenged me a bit because we went on a streak where we didn't lose that for 5 years, and then we didn't quite get it last year. Just not everything fell into place. But this year, with a smaller team than last year, they were able to capture it. So I think they're in a really good spot right now to get state. They just have to keep their confidence, make up their minds that they know, whenever I would pet talk them last year, I would tell them, you guys are trained exactly how exactly the way you should be. So just go off and show off. Really.
And that's what they've been doing this year. And, how important is it as a program that you establish a winning tradition? It helps a lot, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. Well, so this kind of winning streak started with, of course, Piper McNeil. She went to 6A, took off, led our relays to state championships in 6A and all that. And then we got moved to 5A, and all of a sudden, there's a legacy of, we're on Piper's team now, and we want to not only are we representing Piper, but she's representing the Shawnee community beautifully, so we want to also be representations like that and bring home medals to Shawnee. And so kind of that chain reaction and that legacy of that we have great expectations, and we want to be Shawnee. When we walk in the door, everyone knows who we are. Everyone sees that blue wolf and goes, oh no. And starting that, it just makes it really fun, and getting that taste of winning, you want more of it.
It sure makes it fun to watch, and something that Piper as well, it seems, brought to the table was a work ethic, and you guys rallied around that like you had an example of a champion.
Yeah. Piper, she worked day in, day out, no tomorrow. And with that example, I visually saw the hard work that it took to get to where she was at. So there was an example, and it was really easy to fall into that example because I saw it worked. I saw there was a method to the madness, and it's like the swimmers in the pool right now, which we have Nylena Davis in lane 1 and Tennille Kidd in lane 3. Those girls have been putting in so much work this season. Their times have really been paying off. We see they're a little bit behind what looks to be a Plainview swimmer, but they're right. Do you see how close they are to each other? I was telling you this earlier. They were going to be fun to watch.
Yes.
And of course, we don't put them against each other, but in the pool, you don't have a lot of friends. It's very much an individual thing, but having teammates like they have each other is so great. because then you've got, like, in practice, you've got someone to be against. And I was able to come a few weeks back and say hi to Val and Bob and kind of witness a bit of their practice, and they're in a lane together, and they're just best friends at practice. They're having a great time together. But in the pool, you see they're matched, and they're going against it. They're fighting each other, which is kind of fun to watch.
And it's Kate Brown of Plainview, I believe, who's out front.
Yes.
She and Tennille have very close top times this year. Kate pulling away, though, as I believe she's coming to the finish line. And Shawnee is going to come second and third.
Yes. And, of course, those are our PRs on the time. It being a home meet, it's a little more relaxed. The water isn't as cold as a typical, like what these times are probably set in. So, if you're a little off your time here, that's just fine. You want to make the mess ups now, not at state.
And the guys about to jump in the pool. No Shawnee swimmers coming up, so we will take a break. We'll be back with the girls' 200-yard individual medley after these messages. You're watching Shawnee High School Swim on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time. Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person? Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person? Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic. Welcome back to the YMCA family, to the Shawnee family YMCA. Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I wasn't laughing.
But you have, I grew up at this place. It looked much different when I grew up here. But you kind of grew up at the YMCA too.
Yeah, I did.
A great place to be.
Yes, absolutely. I remember coming here when they first renovated the pool, because it used to be a much larger lane pool and everything looked different. I remember coming here when they first renovated it and swimming with my parents and everything. And
And now it's been renovated again, thank you to the tornado. And what a fabulous job they have done.
Oh, yeah.
It has such an open feel to it.
Yeah, and like the last color it was like a bluish in the walls, and I didn't hate that, but it definitely made the place a lot more darker. So I like these lighter colors opening up the spot. And then we have actual lane lines. They're like full, like they're much thicker than the old ones were, and that are used in more pools. And then we have nicer blocks, which I know the swimmers are so grateful for.
Yeah, and in fact, the coaches were very proud of the blocks that they were able to bring into the facility.
Yes.
Great job to the YMCA in getting everything back on the feet. And of course, huge thank you to Bob, Coach, coming in and really helping the YMCA as he took over the interim CEO position and has done a fabulous job getting this place back running properly. I believe we're back up to record memberships.
Really?
Yes.
Nice.
The community has really embraced all the improvements and great leadership that Coach Bob has provided over the last number of months, close to a year now. And of course, he was a coach of yours for the last 4 years.
Yeah, and he actually, with him being in the interim CEO position, he was my boss over the summer.
Oh.
And I remember not knowing he had taken over this position and walking into the office and being like, whatever, doing my paperwork. And he walks in, I'm like, where's the CEO? And he's like, it's me. And I'm like, what do you mean it's you? And so, yeah, he's really been a nice, helpful hand for the aquatics, but also if you look over at the gym, like everything is just looking so nice.
Yeah.
Kind of like Kaleo Citizen Stroke here in lane 1 on the 200-yard individual medley.
Yeah, it's good to see KK in the pool. She's adding to the team, one of our seniors that we're going to be recognizing later in the telecast. And KK each year has been showing improvement.
Yeah, I was there with her big debut last year. Last year she made state in swimming, which the audience, that's a big deal. Because I'd been swimming for about 4 years when I joined the high school team, and I didn't make state my freshman year. But she comes in, makes state on like her first try. She brings something so nice to the team. I've witnessed just her like friendliness and her just acceptance of everybody and just encouraging everybody. And not only is she a swimmer though, she's like the triple threat. She's got volleyball, she's done pom, she's done soccer, I think she's done a little bit of track.
Yeah.
She has like everything she does, she just gives all of it to. And it's so nice to just see like her hard work pay off for her.
Yes.
And I'm gonna be a little sentimental about the seniors tonight, but I'm so proud of her and like how far she's come in this sport and just her whole high school career.
Well, you should be. Kaleo with a good performance now. She's doing the individual medley. And tell us again, I mean, this is a very strenuous event, 200 meters.
Yes. 200 meters of all of the strokes. If you've got 1 weak stroke, you have to make up for that and everything else, like double everything else. And so she definitely pulls it off. She has a really good balance of everything. But, you start off really strong with the butterfly, which causes, you need so much stamina for the butterfly. Then you go in backstroke. You can relax a little bit, but you got to keep those arms spinning, but you're able to breathe, so that's nice. And then you got breaststroke, which is so technical. You're thinking about everything that you're already physically exhausted, and now you're kind of mentally exhausted. And then you go in for the freestyle, and now that's the more natural one, so you'd think it'd be easier, but you got to keep going. You got to finish out real strong. And so by the end, you're just done with everything, having to get dragged out of the pool. Not speaking from any experience, of course, but I know the feeling. And so anyone who pulls off this race
It's so funny, Clara, because it seems like if it's not distance, you just don't want any part of it.
Yeah.
Come on, so you're not getting enough of a single stroke in the medley to be able to call it distance. You need more of a
just
stroke.
Stamina, yeah. You gotta perfect all the little details of everything. And now, of course, I was I was a flyer. I did the 100-yard butterfly, so I can do a little bit of short distance.
Sure.
I can do a little bit of that, but
the butterfly is
you don't
one
have
of
enough time here. It's the thing with the 200 freestyle. If it's 200 yards, you need time. But these swimmers they don't need time
to get into your groove.
Yes, yeah, that's me. But people like Kaleo, she's able to turn on what she needs to and get it
And
done.
what you were describing about lovingly, everybody refers to her as KK.
Yes.
Was her presence.
Yes.
And you do see that no matter what team she's a part of, when she comes in, she's usually smiling. Everybody receives her very well. And we look forward for her being honored tonight as one of our seniors. As they hop out of the pool, and next up for the Lady Wolves is going to be in lane 2, Ashley McDonald. And lane 3, Mackenzie Birch. And you wouldn't have anything to say about the senior Ashley McDonald.
Oh, I could write pages on pages on her. I've watched her just grow, like, I'm pretty sure I started my swimming career with her in the YMCA, and just I've been around her family so much. Like, I sometimes will call her mom Mama McDonald because her mom is just so nice to everybody, and then Ashley's just so nice and loving to everybody, and just she's just such a determined person and like just such a kind girl. And you know, I say I can write pages and then I lose words when I want to talk about her because I want to make sure I give her the justice. But it's crazy. She's graduating because it was like just yesterday. She started as a freshman. And then you have Mackenzie Birch, who is a freshman, who's pulling off real nice in this race right now.
And we talked about them the last time we were here.
Yeah, they go back and back
leading
too.
the senior leading the freshman, and it being the kind of challenge that a talented freshman like Birch needs in order to excel in her career.
Yeah, if you see Mackenzie starting off this strong, you know, Ashley's had years and years of experience, and so if Mackenzie's able to come in and follow Ashley's footsteps and maybe even get a little further ahead, that's great for the team in the future. That's great for her now. That's good for Ashley to push herself, and as long as they keep that good environment of, you know, getting each other in the pool, but then being friends outside the pool, it's an excellent thing for a team. That's exactly what you want.
And it's fun to watch here because Ashley right now has a much better seasonal best time, and she is really getting pushed by Mackenzie. They've got 2 of the 4 strokes down, so they're past midway.
Yes.
She's going to have only the freestyle left to be able to come back, and she's going to be behind by 3 body lengths.
Yeah, the breaststroke is like, if you are a breaststroker like Mackenzie, the chances of you being able to excel in this event is really high because the breaststroke's so hard to get down. And so now we have Ashley at about behind half a length, but Ashley, she's got a really good freestyle, but you know, she can also be pooped out. It depends. But if you really get that breaststroke, you have a really good hold on this race. And Mackenzie is 100% a breaststroker. So that might explain some things. But once again, water's warm, you know, it's our home pool, it's senior night. We can relax a little bit, you know, we can have fun here. So it does. As long as Shawnee gets 1-2, doesn't matter which one, just as long as they're enjoying it and having fun.
And the freshman, Mackenzie Birch, comes up with the victory, and touching is Ashley McDonald as we finish up with Shawnee going 1-2 in the individual medley 200 meters.
Yeah.
You're watching Wolves swimming on ShawneeCTV. When we come back, and this will be an extended stay, when we come back, we will have the girls' 50-yard freestyle in the pool. And after that, stay tuned with us because we will also have the senior night festivities taking place after the 50-yard free. Thank you for being with us. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more swimming from the Shawnee family YMCA.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic Good Time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic Good Time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high-quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Welcome back to the Shawnee Family YMCA. I'm Daniel here with Clara Timmons. Clara, first of all, it's just a joy to have you with us.
Oh, thank you. It's a joy to be here.
Now we get to see another senior. Harley Bullard is going to be getting into the pool with Kelly Templeton, and this is the girls' 50-yard freestyle.
Yes, sir. Harley's a 2-time state champion. She came along on our second win. Oh, they're having the stands.
So why would they have to stand again?
Sometimes it's now Trey, he's like one of the best officials. If he sees a swimmer struggling with their goggles or something, sometimes they'll have him stand. Sometimes if a block is malfunctioning or there's a timer that can't get something right, they'll be like, please stand so that we can
reset.
Which is always the worst because you're locked and loaded and then it says please stand and you have to go up. But now we see Harley Bullard, one of our senior girls in the pool, and Kelly Templeton take off for the 50, and this race happens in the blink of an eye.
It really does. We had to come back to it very quickly, and it looks like we may go 1-2 in this heat.
Yep, let's see. I can't tell from that angle, but it looks like it.
So tell us a little bit about Kelly as she's getting out of the pool.
I literally started my swimming career with Kelly in the same lane, and she's like a sister to me, and like she also does the 500. Last year we had the exact same event. She is the #1 cheerleader. Like, she's there for you regardless, no matter what, and she works hard too. And so it's really nice when I see her work pay off like this, and you can tell when she's really going at it.
It's got to be fun for all of you to have coaches like you have. We'll talk a little bit more about that as Penelope Spence in lane 1 gets into the pool for the Lady Wolves.
Yeah, Penelope is brand new to the Shawnee swim team. She swam for Norman last year. She did some pretty good times there, and we're real lucky to have her here. And she's been just taking off. Like, you can see, this is going to be a real close race.
Wow, and she has a good stroke. She's at top of the water. Her head is very still.
Yeah.
Let's see how this ends up.
I believe she got 3rd. Good job, Penelope. That's good.
Good time.
Yeah, that's a real good time.
That was Heat 3 of 4 as Penelope Spence comes in. Her best time of the year was a 31. I bet she beat that there.
There's a chance. There's a very strong chance.
Next up, we've seen Grayson a bit, maybe talk a little bit more, but Grayson Simpson going to be carrying the flag here in lane 2 for the Lady Wolves.
Yep. She's the last senior that we haven't seen individually yet tonight. And oh my gosh, Grayson is a force of nature. As you see, like, she's going to be fighting because she and Callie here from Harrah have been fighting. They fought a lot last year. See who gets them off the turn. But wow. they go back and back. But I think Grayson might get it. She's just got to stay strong. But Grayson, she's been working really hard this season. She's been pulling off some really good times, and she's been a real good leader to these girls.
Boom.
Yep.
Grayson Simpson with the best time of the day for
Atta girl, Grayson.
The girls' 50-yard freestyle. Let's talk a little bit about Grayson as the boys get ready to jump into the pool. Grayson Simpson, you could really tell she's one of those with the push off of the wall after that spin gave her quite an advantage.
That girl has power. Like when me and her on butterfly, there for a while I'd be like right at her toes, and then she pushed out that wall. There's no way I was getting after her then. So she and you see her pull, she goes all the way to the top of her possible reach and just slams it back down. Like she's just everything about her. She's just got power.
Well, and what I have noticed over the years with Grayson, she's a winner. Yeah. She is in the pool to win. Yeah,
she is. But she's also a really good teammate, too. So that's a really great mix. Last year she got, I think I told you this last time, last year she got second in the 50 free. And me and Ashley looked like, oh no. She could have won, but she didn't. What's her reaction going to be? She turns around and gives us the biggest smile because it had been a lifetime PR. So she takes any kind of win, and she treasures that. So.
What a wonderful, wonderful team we have with the Lady Wolves. When we come back, we're going to see the Wolves getting into the pool as June Gout is going to be in Heat 4 of the boys' 50-yard freestyle when we return. You're watching Wolves Swim at the Shawnee Family YMCA on ShawneeCTV. Watch live.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings. There's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One. As we come back, how fun it is at these swim meets, especially when you're watching the best team at the meet. We love it. And Clara, that's something that you exude. You have a lot of Shawnee Wolves pride around the swimming pool.
Yes, I do. It's like this is my home. These are my people. These are my girls and guys.
And talking about that, next up, June Gout. What can you tell us about June?
I also started my swim career with June. This whole team I've known since they were really little, and June I've known since he was really, really little. And he used to beat me even as young as he was, and it used to really get on my nerves. And he's one of my big motivations.
I love that.
But he's a fun personality to have on the team, and he's real strong. One of his best strokes is butterfly, but here we'll see him in the sprint. And all these guys have really, really close times. So this hopefully will be a good nail biter.
Yeah, and this is the fastest heat of the day. As Jude Gow in lane 1. And isn't he just a sophomore? Yeah,
he's just a sophomore. Last year he was in the last heat too, which last heat, best heat. So he's been pushing through ever since his freshman year, even when he medaled at state as a freshman in a relay. And possibly, and I think an individual too.
Yeah. Jude comes in strong. He was top 2. He was either first or second. We couldn't see that wall.
Yeah.
But a wonderful display by Jude.
Yep.
And again, you're right. That whole pool just moved together vertically.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And even though it's a real short race, that you could waste all your energy on half that length.
Yes.
And so it's really interesting to see if they really are going to muscle through it.
So we're going to be able to watch senior night. We'll be back in one moment. It's going to be a short break. Back for the senior festivities coming up after these messages.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
First, we have Allie Hampton.
Quiet on the deck, please. Quiet on the deck. We are beginning the senior night activities. We want to make sure everyone can hear. So please, quiet, except when it's time to applaud and cheer, of course.
So first we have Ali Antes. we have Alexis Hale, and I know that it is her 18th birthday, so can we get a round of applause for that? Next we have Calvin Soroczynski, which is not here, but let's applaud for him as well. Next for Harrah seniors, we have Andrea Robertson. Next, we have Carly Durbin. Our next senior is Gabby Sawyer. Next, we have Callie Hine. Next, we have Lainey Couch. Kaden Green. Kaden Green. Joey McLaughlin. Rance Riley, who's not here. And for Plainview, we have Cooper Phillips. Okay, now we're going to do our Shawnee Swimmer seniors. First up, we have Harley Bullard. Harley has been on the swim team for 3 years. Her favorite swim memory is staying in the hotels with Micah and Kaleo. Her most memorable swim meet is at Jenks when everyone had to get out of the pool because the fire alarms went off. She's received awards for swimming, state champions time 2, and qualified in the medley relay last year. Her future plans are to attend OSU and become a vet. Next up, we have Grayson Simpson. Grayson has been on the high school swim team for 4 years. Her favorite swim memory is swimming a 101 in the 100 fly at Suburban Conference her freshman year, and also getting to push Bob and Val after winning her first state championship. Val complained about her soggy socks. Her most memorable meet was winning regionals and state last year, even though we didn't have a pool. The swim awards received last year were Swimmer of the Year, 3-time state champion, 2 times second place in the 50 at state, and have qualified for state all 4 years. Her future plans include OSU to double major in a word that I cannot pronounce, kinesiology and biomedical engineering, in hopes of becoming a physical therapist or biomedical engineer who specializes in biomechanics and rehabilitation engineering. Our next senior is Ashley McDonald. Her favorite memory is hot tub talks with Herman Lee. Her most memorable swim meet is the fire alarm at Jinx and making a TikTok. Her swim awards received in years qualified for state. She qualified for state 3 years and hopefully 4, fingers crossed. Awards, varsity varsity bronze medal for her IM freshman year at state, finals in all past state events, and the pink monkey Jerome. Our last and final senior is KK Citizen. Her favorite memory is also when we fired on Army off during the Boys 500 at James. Her most memorable swim meet is when she qualified for state as a first-year swimmer and getting Taco Bell after swimmers. The swim awards received in years qualified for state. She was awarded Rookie of the Year, 2024 state qualifier and state champions, Suburban Conference champion, second placer, and a regional champion. Her future plans are to go to school for sports media and marketing. Let's give it up for our seniors.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
We are the most fun over here at ShawneeCTV.
Oh, a walk-off grand slam. So you don't see that very often. Mercy rule called by the umpire visited both coaches. The Wolves have just got on a carousel.
Murray will get us the 100th point. And he got it! 101 to 60.
Lane Jackson.
Kenzie Branch and Caden Samuels.
My friend Shayla
Grew up playing volleyball in Texas.
I mean, I was like, what in the world?
Here we are at the beautiful airport track, so gorgeous at sunset. And all I can say is I do want everyone to experience this. The airport track at sunset is amazing. You can see planes taking off. You see OBU practicing all of their sports on all of the fields. Amazing sunsets. Let's just point out God's creation and us being in Oklahoma and being able to experience these sunsets. And then I know I'm missing so much, like the Expo Center over there where you can see where the IFYR takes place. It's just a beautiful, beautiful loop, and do not be intimidated by the distance. Grab a friend, grab the water bottle, and just take a lap and go, or even do half of it, and you can also experience so much. And you even get to go underneath the bridge, and you're like, wow, it's loud and hectic, but then you come out and you're like halfway through, and it's just such a rewarding experience to walk the airport track right here in Shawnee. And you guys know what this makes me curious about? This makes me so curious about the airport advisory board that is right here, and it has to do with all of the lighting around the airport track, how it's maintained, and so much more. I'm like literally scratching the surface. Has everything to do with the rebuild from the tornado, whatever. Anyways, so maybe we'll have more info on the airport track in this amazing gym right here at the center of our community. It's so beautiful, and it's one of my favorites. So get out and experience the sunset.
How you doing? Jason Madonna here with the legendary Andrew McCune, head wrestling coach, Shawnee High School. Coach McCune, first double duel here this year. What'd you think? How'd you like the atmosphere?
I think it was good. We had a big crowd out. Big crowd, not just with Piedmont and Shawnee. Like, you know, every time we get together and we duel each other, we usually bring a good atmosphere, whether it's at their place or our place, and we have a lot of fun.
I agree. Huge crowd burst whenever something happened. You got the girls with a win, boys with a tough loss. Talk about how important it is, these early duels, to get that experience in. Your thoughts?
The way we set our duels up is every duel has a reason, has a purpose. I'm very proud of our guys tonight just because they're doing things that we worked on in the room, whether that's eating shots, you know, down blocking with their heads, staying on the reattacks. We had some young guys in the lineup. We had an injury in the warm-up, so we had to make some different switches in the lineup. But the kids coming from football, Nolan Ward, I thought he battled hard. He sadistically likes his sport. You can see it on his face. And I think Jaquan just fell in love with it.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he was having fun out there. He had blood all over him. So to get those guys experience, he stepped up with an injury that we had. Him stepping up at the end for heavyweight is huge for us. I'm just proud of the guys and the overall fight. Because usually when you go across teams like that, you got Piedmont number 5 right now in 6A. You're either going to fight or you're going to show me you're going to roll over. I think our kids fought, and very proud of them.
Absolutely. And I may be a little biased, but I love seeing them football guys after they're getting after a couple of them, their first matches. Very proud of. Well, Coach McCune, thank you. Good job tonight. Very proud to see them. And again, go Wolves. Thank you guys for watching.
Hello, Shawnee community. We have a fun opportunity for you to share your profession right here in the classroom of Shawnee Public Schools. I have the privilege today of speaking with the Carol Jenkins, who is the Family Consumer Science and new to Shawnee Public Schools hospitality and tourism teacher. Woo! Yes! So Carol, can you tell us a little bit about what those classes are and what they entail?
So hospitality and tourism, we focus on all the job opportunities that entails, like hotel management, culinary, just all kinds of tourism, the new tourism park they're putting in Oklahoma City. There's so many jobs available in that career path. Yeah. I also teach lifetime nutrition, so we learn culinary skills and nutritional information, and I teach human growth and development, which is from conception to old age and everything in between.
Wow, and those are great opportunities that are right here in the classroom of our Shawnee High School. So the students you are teaching, Carol, what are those grades?
Primarily 10th through 12th grade.
Awesome, awesome. So that is the prime age for these individuals to start thinking about their next career. So you mentioned a lot about baking and home ec classes, but in this classroom, can they be exposed to any profession?
Yes, any profession. We're interested in bringing community members into Shawnee High School, into our classrooms, so that these kids can get a feel for the jobs right here in our town, right here in Shawnee, and what's available for them. Any profession. They're curious, they're looking to get out into the world, and we want to give them every opportunity to.
Yes, and we want to give them every opportunity to stay right here in Shawnee, Oklahoma as well. So that's why we encourage our local professions, right, to come in and speak to these classes in a more intimate one-on-one setting. So Carol, can you describe a little bit about what that looks like for a profession within our Shawnee community to come into the classroom and spend, let's say, an hour or two with a few of your classes?
Yeah, they can just come in, the kids can listen, and they can we'll prepare them that they have a guest speaker. It can be, lawyers, a nurse, a plumber, just anything that can expose them to the opportunities right here in town. And these kids are ready. They're looking for their opportunities after graduation, whether it is college or VOTEC, or some of our students need to go right into the workforce. So any profession is welcome.
Yes, and we love that we have this opportunity through our family consumer science classes and new to Shawnee Public Schools, like we said, our hospitality and tourism department. So thank you so much, Carol Jenkins, for opening up your classroom and this opportunity to the community to be able to have a more intimate one-on-one setting with these students to encourage them to get out in the workforce and excite them for the opportunities that are right here local to Shawnee, Oklahoma. Thank you so much, Carol Jenkins, and thank you so much, Shawnee Public Schools. Bye.
Yeah. We are back. Congratulations to all the seniors. What a wonderful night it is for the family of the 4 senior girls. No senior boys this year, but coming back soon to the platforms. We're going to be coming back to the 100-yard butterfly as I welcome Clara back. Clara, what'd you find out for us?
So June Gow is going to be teaming up with some Plainview swimmers to do kind of a little just fun 200-yard relay, freestyle relay.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's what I found out.
All right, so that'll be coming up. They'll be racing against the others, I would think,
Yes.
maybe in heat 2 of the boys 200-yard freestyle relay.
That's what I would assume, but I'm not 100% sure on the heat, but we'll find out.
We'll watch for it.
Yep,
I've noticed that you have pretty good eyes. Your eyes really cover my bad eyes. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, contacts.
Keep it all in context, those contacts.
Yep.
I got you. I've come to the point, so I'm not real big on glasses because I put them down and I lose them, and I do all of that. So my doctor, he recommended one in and one out. And so I can read with the one that's out, and then I can see distance with the one that's in.
Interesting.
But I didn't want one of my eyes becoming lazy, and he didn't tell me to do this, but I started swapping days in which, so I think I've kind of confused my eyes.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, I know a lot of our swimmers wear prescription goggles in the pool.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so they're actually cheaper than glasses. And so I did prescription goggles, and my mom would always joke with me, if I ever broke my glasses, just wear my goggles.
That would be fun. I could see you walking the hallways of Shawnee High School, or now walking the hallways up
Oklahoma
on campus
State.
with goggles.
Oh gosh, I mean that wouldn't be the craziest thing that campus has seen.
No.
But I did have to drive home with them one time.
Did you?
With my goggles on, yeah, because I didn't bring a contact case. That was an interesting experience.
That is funny.
Yeah.
So is it different underwater? Like the prescription? I mean, no. It was the same. When you were driving, it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I mean, the prescription goggles aren't exact. They're just kind of relatively around where you're at.
Yeah.
So, but stepping up, we've got Kimberly Albers and Kelly Templeton for Shawnee, along with Amy Dodge to take on the 100-yard butterfly.
We love it because we have 3 Shawnee swimmers in the pool for this race. And have we seen Kimberly yet?
We have not seen Kimberly. We saw her in the medley relay, but we haven't seen her anywhere else.
And this, of course, is the butterfly, one of your favorite events.
Yeah, this was my jam. And Kimberly last year kept me on my toes. And as you see, her stroke is just so big and so powerful that she's easily getting some yardage on these girls behind her. And then we see Kelly and we see Amy coming up behind, also looking really good. This race needs so much stamina, just raw, muscle, that it can wear you out really quickly. So we only have one heat because no one else really wants to take a crack at it, but these girls, they're up for the challenge and they're doing real well.
Well, and if I look at these times, it looks like Kimberly Albers with a 138.3. That's
108.
That's a very good time for the state meet, isn't it?
Yeah, a minute 08.33.
Right.
Yeah, that's really good. My PR was over my entire swimming career, it was I think a 106. So it's really good, especially when she came in as a freshman. She was our little secret weapon last year because nobody had heard about her, and as everyone hears about her now because she just won the race.
And she won it by a length of the pool.
Yeah.
Wonderfully done by Kimberly Albers. And Kelly Templeton in lane 1, Amy Dodge in lane 2, still working hard to bring it home.
Yep.
And they're battling each other.
Yeah. They sure are, but they're going to get it. Kelly made state in the 100-yard butterfly last year. And we see in lane 3 from Harrah, we had Avon Little come in second.
Avon with a good race. And
I bet that was a PR because she wasn't too far off of Kimberly.
And talking earlier, bringing up June, who's going to be doing the freestyle later in a relay, this is his event.
Yes.
The butterfly, June Gao will be stepping up into the blocks.
Yeah. He's got a lot of power in his shoulders, and you'll see that in a couple seconds.
I look forward to the race. He's trying to bust a minute.
Yeah.
He's really close.
Yeah. Me and him definitely trained last year together.
And again, he comes off the blocks very well. You want to skim the top of that water as long as you can, don't you?
Yes. Yeah, you want to stay out of that tension as long as you can. But as you see, he keeps his head down for a long time to just try to get those shoulders out of the water.
And that decreases the resistance in the pool, which helps you gain speed.
Yeah. Yeah. He's doing really good. He's got good long strides. You see his little feet come out for that kick. That's looking good.
Well, and again, as we saw earlier with Grayson, June with a very strong push off the wall.
Yes, for sure. And you see he's underwater. He goes past the flags, which is beautiful. That's exactly what we want. He's slapping the water a little bit, but that's from like my little coaching perspective. But yeah, he's bringing it home. He's going to look good. I don't think he brought home a minute today, but I think it's definitely in his future for sure.
June Gout with a fine race. As we transition to the 100-yard freestyle, we have one heat in front of us, and we will be back with Harley Bullard in her second race for the Shawnee Lady Wolves. You're watching Wolves Swimming on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support local. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart, online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with. We are back. Shawnee High School Swim at the Shawnee Family YMCA, a wonderful partnership. CEO Bob McNeil, longtime assistant coach with Valerie Colburn of the Shawnee Wolves. And those two most decorated swim coaches in the state now.
Yeah, pretty much. They're like the best coaches money can buy. And the funny thing is, money did not buy them. They're here because they just love the kids, they love the sport, and they want to help us be successful.
Yes, and we were talking about KK and just having that presence around her. Both of those people, they augment each other so well. I think that they even out that presence that way.
Yeah,
Val and Bob.
the swim team's like a family, and we always joked that they were our mom and dad. And then, they'll disagree, And well, it'd be really funny because it's like, guys, mom and dad are fighting. They didn't very much, but you could kind of tell when there was some tension between them. But they never let that get in front of, coaching us to a win. And
So-
they've just, they do bounce out because Valerie's like speed, but then Bob wants technique and it goes well. And then we see Harley Bullard, who's bringing speed and technique pretty well into the pool right now, in lane 4, one of our senior girls that we just honored, and she's looking pretty good.
I'll tell you, I'm wondering, I didn't see Harley on the volleyball team before this year, did I? Was this her first year doing volleyball? Do you know?
No, she's been doing volleyball.
She's been doing it?
Yeah,
Okay,
she's
good.
been doing volleyball for...
I apologize,
I
Harley.
know.
I should have known that.
Man, where's your roster? You gotta
I'm
know.
telling
You gotta know.
Yeah. Well, I loved it because you were talking about mom and dad being there, and Val and Bob were at about every volleyball match for KK and Harley.
Yeah, and last year, even though we didn't really know that we had that many girls on, like we didn't have any senior girls on the volleyball court last year, but Bob and Val were like, there's a senior girl on the court, and luckily she had been like one of my childhood friends, and they were like, we want all of you guys out to their senior night to support her.
Yeah.
And they always try to push us to get us out to as many other athletic events as we can, and they take a lot of pride in our volleyball
And
girls.
Harley, part of one of the best volleyball team performances that we've had in over a decade this year. And it was a very senior-laden squad. They had a wonderful time. It was great to see them gel as a team, and Harley Bullard, a great part of that. And coming up now, we're going to have two of the fastest swimmers here today in this heat is Grayson Simpson and Kimberly Albers. And Grayson with a 55 personal best this year in the 100-yard free.
Yeah, what I'm interested in is, I think Grayson's going to take this pretty well. I mean, she and Callie go back and forth in the 50 all the time, but I think Grayson's going to get this 100. She had the 50. What I'm interested is if Kimberly can catch Callie in this. And Callie is from Harrah, and she's a good friend of the Shawnee swim team. We trained with her a little bit last year, but we'll see if maybe Kimberly can catch Callie a little bit because, they're all trying to get each other.
And they're neck and neck, both with 102s.
Yeah.
So it will be interesting.
And we see Coach on the side cheering them on. Haven't seen her on the side very much today.
Well, and Callie will be, is she 5A or 4A with Harrah?
So we only have 5A and 6A, so Harrah, since they're technically 4A, they swim up to 5A.
So Callie will be competition for points at state.
Yes.
For Harrah.
Yes. And there we go, Grayson. And that's Kimberly. Yeah, she caught Callie. Way to go.
Kimberly Albers finishing strong. And Kaylee Hine will finish in third. So Grayson with another victory and another fine performance.
And those are both of Grayson's last senior night event, and so that is also Kimberly's last event of the night.
So we're gonna stay here for a bit because coming up we will have another extended break. That's just how it works with swimming. But I don't want to throw it. I want to spend some time here and have you tell us some stories about these seniors tonight. How about I name a senior and you tell me a story that pops to your head?
Okay, I'll try.
So we'll just start easy with Grayson Simpson.
Man, Grayson Simpson. Oh man, there's so many stories.
You got to tell. You got to tell the first one that pops to your brain.
The first one that pops up into my head.
And then we'll come back and catch up.
I would say maybe. After we won state for the first time, a good group of the girls' team, some of them weren't able to make it, but we went out to Theopolis in Shawnee, a local restaurant, and we had, it's a little bit of a nicer restaurant. We thought we were all that in a bag of chips because we won our first championship, and me and Grayson sat next to each other, and we did a little toast. We got our little mocktails and all that stuff.
Yes.
And that's what I remember. That's when I remember looking at Grace and being like, man, she's really cool. I feel like I'm not as cool as her. I'm older than her, but she's cool right now.
Love it. I love that. Okay, how about KK?
KK, man, I just her being, she works at the Healthy Hive, which is another local.
Down on Main Street
on Main Street, and she always, last year, and I don't know if this year, but she always came in with one of their energy teas. And I got my energy tea order from her. I'm now hooked on the Healthy Hive, and I've missed it a lot since I live in Stillwater now. but she, like, every time I think of KK, I'm like, man, I really want a T-shirt, which is a little weird of a correlation, but, you know, she's definitely an influence in the best way.
That's great. And of course, the Healthy Hive over there on the corner of Bell and Main Street. You know, a lot of you guys go down to the Healthy Hive and get those different types of drinks that they offer there.
They're a big supporter of Shawnee High School. They'll do tea drops and everything.
Okay, how about Ashley?
Okay, Ashley is a little more sentimental. So it was Suburban Conference last year, and my junior year, I was the second off of that Suburban Conference 500 record. And so my senior year, I knew I had it. I dive in, I'm just not in the right headspace. So I get out, and you know, I'm trying to keep together because I was just so let down. And my dad was behind the blocks, and I'm like, oh, and you know, my dad was only anything but encouraging, but I just felt like, man, he wasn't disappointed, but to me, he felt disappointed. Valerie felt everything was disappointed. So I packed up my stuff and I went outside for a second to let the cool air. And Ashley followed me out there. I didn't take any of my stuff apparently, but she followed me with my like Crocs and my parka. Yeah. And I was out there and I just was sobbing, and she was behind me and she's like, "It's okay, Clara." Like, she let me have my moment. She's like, "Clara, we gotta get back in there. We still got work to do. You did what you could." Yeah. And I just remember being like, yeah, thanks. Like, just having someone there, because no one else was going to fall. Most people, when I don't get upset very often, but when I do, people will let me have my space. But I just remember her going out there being like, "I'm sorry, Clara. You did what you could. Let's get back in." So that's my story with Ashley.
Reeling you in just a little bit as a friend.
Yeah,
Love
for sure.
it.
Yeah, all these girls have done that exact same thing at some point.
And I'm sure you did it for them. And we have Harley. Well,
yeah, Harley. Man, Harley started out. She was the second time we won state, because you know she's 2-time right now. Second time we won state, she was our alternate, and she was cheering us on, and like being able to experience the second one with her was so much fun. But she was, you know, she came in a little uneasy over the sport. She's brand new to the sport, but she just embraced it all. And she, like, you know, she became friends with everybody. And she was, like, Harley was there to stick it out.
Yeah.
And because, you know, we've had some kids transfer in from some other sports, and they taste it, and they're like, not for me. And so we kind of expected that. But Harley made it very clear that she was going to stick it through the season, and she's sticking it through to her senior year.
Yes.
So she's...
Love it.
She's always fun to encourage and is encouraging. All these girls are encouraging. I apologize if they think their story's weird, but...
Well, you can throw in a follow-up now of any of them that you would like. Yeah. And I want to point out that, did you know at the Healthy Hive, that of course is owned by Alina Carter Groth, and she was a pole vaulter back in high school and won state as a trackster.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah. I know Coach Bob was also in pole vault. I think he pole vaulted for Oklahoma State.
He did, and that was prior to him becoming Mr. Oklahoma.
Oh yeah, I've heard those stories.
So he knows how to work out.
Yes, yeah.
Coach McNeil
he knows what it takes.
How to make it work.
Yeah.
All right, we are in, I believe, heat 3 of 4.
Yeah.
As we have the 3 Harrah swimmers in the pool.
Yeah, and we'll have Cody Duncan. Well, it looks like there's 4 swimmers. Who's the 4th?
One from Choctaw.
Choctaw, okay.
Right here in the close lane.
Okay. They're looking good too. And then up next we'll have Cody Duncan, one of 2 boys on our team right now.
And so, do you have any stories about Cody to get us prepped for that?
Man, last year, okay, so his sister Jadlyn was on the team last year, and I believe the year before, last year and the year before, and he was always, you know, there, and he joined high school, and we're like, "Cody, we need you on the swim team. We want you on the swim team." And he's like, no. And then I showed up to their first home meet this season, and I saw him swimming, and I thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, "We got you. We finally got you." And he's been doing good too.
Yeah, that's wonderful. And that's one thing about swim. You guys are recruiters for everybody. Anybody you think could excel at swimming.
We're known to be a little aggressive with it. At the 8th grade walk around, when they like walk around the top of the pack, and it's like a wolf show off and whatever, we're like, you look like you all want to be winners? Come on over.
Yes.
And of course the recruiters are like, what are these crazy people doing? But we want to build this program, and we need people, and we know get the right people, it'll be great. And speaking of the right people, Cody Duncan is in the pool.
And Cody coming in with a 1:04 time in this event.
That's not bad at all.
No, it's the second fastest time of all the swimmers that we've seen. and he's neck and neck there for the lead.
Yeah, I'm a little jealous. Girl swimmers and guy swimmers. Guys are gonna be a little faster because there's more muscle biologically. But 104 was like my most consistent time in the 100. So the fact he's able to just come up and pull that off makes me a little jealous.
Well, look at him. We were talking about this, Clara, earlier, just how smooth some swimmers look. He's one of those swimmers.
Yeah, and you mentioned you saw Tennille Kidd. Tennille is notorious for her really smooth technique, and sometimes that's what we want because we don't want a whole bunch of friction and like a whole bunch of water splash everywhere. Sometimes we just need a smooth entry to get that water behind us, and I think that's what Cody executes really well.
And he's pushing towards victory here. He should touch first, it looks like.
Yeah, he's got to kick it in,
and he's
yep, there we go.
Another Shawnee victory, this one for Cody Duncan. And I enjoy watching those smooth strokes. When I've watched the best swim over the years, it just seems to me that they make it look very easy, though sometimes some are moving quicker than others.
Yeah, it just, the whole like, is it smooth? Is that a fast smooth? Is that a slow smooth? Sometimes only the clock can tell.
Yeah, and I think that points towards a fantastic swimmer. Is when only the clock can tell, unless they're out in front of everybody.
Yeah. The best thing I can compare that to is Katie Ledecky. You look at her and she doesn't look like she's moving fast, but she's moving the fastest anyone has ever moved.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, here we go. This is the 500-yard freestyle. This is Clara's event, her signature event. Yep. And you've talked already about some of the girls. But in this one, it is Penelope Spence for the Lady Wolves and Nylena Davis.
Yep. Nylena, she did the 500 last year. She got B final. And this summer, I was coaching the team. And she looked at me and went, I shouldn't have gotten, I could have gotten A final. I'm not going to let them put me in B final ever again. And I went, okay. And so that's what she's been working to. And so far, it looks like she's starting out really nice and steady, which is what you want. And Penelope as well.
And Nylena, first, we're going to stay there for a second because she has an older sister who really set the standard with Piper. She was in Piper's class, if I remember properly, and she went on to swim collegiately.
Yeah, Natalie went on to swim for William Jewell and has been thriving up there, and Piper's been thriving at Mizzou. But yeah, those two seniors, my junior year, really stepped up and led. I felt like, and they're both so sweet, and they come back and they visit the girls like I have.
Yes.
It's just, the Selman family, or the Davis family, has been just so welcoming. We got Trey, and we got Nye's mom, Dana Lynn. Sorry, blanked on her name. And they've hosted swim parties for us, like most of the swim parents have. But they've been in it for a long time. Like I remember, I started my career around Nylena. Shocker to everybody that I've been in a pool with these girls for a while, but I just remember the whole family's always been all in, which is a really interesting dynamic, and we're really grateful for.
I love it.
Penelope's looking good.
And so now let's talk about Penelope a little bit. Yeah. Penelope Spence, and first of all, Nylena, she would be a junior.
Nylena's only a sophomore.
Wow.
Yeah, the seniors tonight are leaving a good legacy behind them.
Yeah, because there are a lot of good young swimmers.
Yeah, last year in Suburban Conference, my mom was a timer, either that or the year before, and there was a mom from another team, I won't say the team, but she kept going, oh, is she a swimmer? Or is she a senior? Is she a senior? Are they seniors? Because, we were up to win state.
Yeah.
My mom's like, nope, we got one senior, and the mom just went, oh, you got a lot of good girls.
Yeah.
Still, we're like, we're not just a one-time thing where the coaches make sure everyone's up to par and everyone's up to top notch.
I think they call it 3P. Looking for a 4P.
Yes, looking for a 4.
And in fact, you taught me last time we were together, we have a 4P. Because we were the academic champions in that first year.
In 6A, we had like 13, 14 girls, and our combined GPA was at 3.9 out of all of the 6A teams, and we won academic state champions. So technically, there is a 4P. There's a winning legacy, just because that's a testament to how much the coaches are on us in the classroom and in the pool.
Yeah.
we want to represent Shawnee, but we're not just representing the athletic part of Shawnee. We're representing our academics as well.
Love it, love it, love it, love it. And I want to encourage everybody who's listening, the youngsters who are listening. These are two coaches that coach both boys and girls. So whether you're a boy swimmer or a girls swimmer, Clara's enthusiasm for you to be a part of this program is well deserved. As these coaches, Val has more than 2 decades of coaching high school swim behind her, and Bob's moving up on his decade. And you will be coached by 2 of the best coaches in the state.
Absolutely.
And Penelope Spence, let's talk a little bit about her.
Her stroke's looking strong. I know that she's not primarily a 500 swimmer. I don't believe she is, but it's looking good. She's not dying, which is really good. No, so it's a long.
Well, at least she's not dying.
It is a long enough race. You can tell when a swimmer just dies, when a swimmer's just done with it. But she's staying strong. You know, we have a saying where it's like, oh, well, leave it all in the pool. You can go die later. You'll live, we promise. We've got some lifeguards on the stand, which the lifeguard on the stand is former swim team member Trayden Rakestraw. But
wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, both of us are back today. But no, she's looking good. She's looking strong. I'm excited for her. But yeah, you know, I know a bunch of people at home are probably thinking, man, she graduated last year. She's acting like she's still a part. And all of the graduated members still feel like we're a part of the team. Like, you know, the last meet I was here to commentate, we had a few swimmers come back, alumni swimmers come back and race just a fun relay just to give our boys some practice. And they're still very much invested. So, you know, it's not just a me thing. I'm not that crazy.
When you're a part of a program, you guys talk about it. You feel like family, and we've talked many times, even tonight, with McDonald and the freshman who ended up beating her in the race. The seniors really take the freshmen under their wing, and so you have 4 years of growing in this program, feeling like you're a part of it.
Yeah.
I think it would be very hard just to walk away.
Yeah. It looks like Nylina's coming in for her last 50, and her mom did a really exciting wave of the hand, and so is Grayson. So I think they're watching her time real closely. I think she's going to bring something good home today. Yeah, we see Kimberly and Ashley. Yeah, something's happening for her, and we also see Tennille and Amy cheering on. Penelope too. They're both doing really good. I think
they're pushing it.
They might both be in first and second, or no? Okay, Penelope's a little last, but once again, this isn't her typical race, and it's a hard race to figure out. But I think I'm watching facial expressions to see if Nylina.
Bob's checking the time.
Yeah,
right now.
I'm trying to look at expressions to see what she did and if she did good. Which Bob has the same face for everything, so who knows? Her mom's smiling though. Okay, she did good. She did real good.
Yeah, because she did get a head bob out of Bob.
Yeah, did good. Good.
All right, Penelope,
bringing it home.
still fighting.
Yep. We're seeing the red here. We've heard the cowbells. Good job, girls. Let's go, Penelope. Bring it home. Kick it.
She's got a strong stroke coming down to the end.
And her kick's still real strong.
Yeah.
She stayed strong through that whole race. And staying mentally engaged in that whole race is so hard. Completion of it is a reward of itself because you're still there.
Well, and so you did this a number of years. You did that particular race, but were you also part of some of the relays?
Yes, I was. It depended on which meet, but last year for state, I was in the 200 freestyle relay and the 400 freestyle relay.
And so with your 500 coming out of the pool and still having relays where your team is dependent upon you really have to be mentally tough, Clara.
Yeah, because, you go the 500, you got the boys 500, and you're right back in the pool for a relay. That was not always great physically, but I was able to get the work done, and these girls are going to be able to get the work done as well.
Okay, We are going to get the boys in the pool for their 500-yard freestyle. No Shawnee athletes here. It will be an extended break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes to roll out the end of this meet. We will come back with the 200-yard freestyle relay. Then we also have in front of us the 400 relay. We have a lot of fun races coming up after this extended break, so we want you to stay with us. You're watching Shawnee High School Swim on ShawneeCTV. Together, we're building community one season at a time.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
One of the most intimidating things for many of us to do is public speak, especially if we're going to speak to our leaders, and that's why we are privileged in Pottawatomie County to be the only county with 2 ladies as sitting commissioners simultaneously, and of course that would be Miss Melissa Dennis and Abby Thompson. Thank you, commissioners, for being with us.
Thank you for having us.
What a gift it is for you guys. I would really like to know, did you realize that you were going to be one of the first ever women when you got elected to the county commission?
I did, because I had been in county government for 30 years. So I knew that this was a man's world, but it didn't faze me, didn't stop me, didn't slow me down, and still hasn't. And it is slowly turning over to be a woman's world.
Well, as our community, we stand as the community with the most women-owned businesses in the entire state. So how fitting it is, Commissioner Thompson, when you came on board, you were one of the first 10 females elected. Do you know exactly where you were?
I think 7, around number 7.
So what drove you to be a county commissioner?
So actually, my co-commissioner here has always been a hero of mine. She was a fellow commissioner with my grandfather, and I got to learn a little bit about her. She's the reason why I actually wanted to get into county government, along with my grandfather. But I thought it is so cool to see her in a man's world. It is so cool for her to have the authority and power that she has, and the respect that she gained.
Well, that goes right along with something I'm curious about, Commissioner Dennis, is there's a difference, it seems, between the national government, the state government, and even a municipal government. You really do hold an authority to be able to make decisions. Talk to us a little bit about that. How is that different, and how does that help our residents?
On a local level, I've always said your local government is the closest to the people. I've said that forever. And we really are, because depending on the people who are actually my boss and Commissioner Thompson's, we need to know your thoughts, your needs, your wants at a local level. But if you have those at a state level and a federal level, we are that connection to your state officials and your federal officials. So we are that connection where you couldn't pick up the phone and call Senator Langford, or I can, and she can. So we are that connection, that intimate connection between the people and the decision makers on a state and federal level.
Commissioner Thompson, talking about connection, you and I really coming into county government and an understanding in just a short period of time. County government is really solutions-based. You sit in a seat to be able to offer residents solutions.
Absolutely, and that's what I usually tell my constituents is I see myself as a solution finder, a problem solver. I feel like we are very easily accessible, and that's what makes us different as far as on a county level. You can typically find me or any of my co-commissioners here at this building or at our barns. You can pick up the phone and call us, and we usually have a 24-hour turnaround time. And I really think that is a big advantage because the people can be heard.
In your time as commissioner, Commissioner Dennis, you have spent a lot of working hours
with men. And I'm wondering, do you believe gender plays any kind of role in making a great county commissioner? Why or why not? What makes a great county commissioner?
In my opinion, gender plays no role. I think it's based on, we are servants. And if you are a good servant, then you will be a good county commissioner, because ultimately that's what we are. We are serving our community, whether they're city, whether they're county, it's city limits, we are serving the public. And if you cannot be a good servant, you cannot be a good commissioner, because it's not about just roads and bridges. It's so much more. I've always said I wish that's all I had to worry about was roads and bridges, because this would be an easier job. But if you can't listen to the public and understand them, you may not always agree, and that's going to happen every day, but you have to let them know that you are listening and that you are trying to solve all the solutions you have, and you are the public servant. We are here to serve you.
Well, talking about influences, 3 of the most influential people in my life were women. My mother, Betty Young, and then of course my wife, Danny. Commissioner Thompson, how do you feel, or share with us how you feel maybe perhaps thinking differently can help our county residents?
So I think that women have a willingness to listen, first of all. I would agree with her. Gender does not make you a good county commissioner or not a good county commissioner. However, I do think that women are usually able to think outside of the box. It has definitely been a man's world for a long time. And so with that comes change. And I think that we are able to offer suggestions and listen to them and be willing to find a solution, whether it be different than the current situation or solution. We usually go outside and think outside of the box and find something.
What's the biggest lesson that you've learned coming in just 18 months to 24 months into your tenure as a county commissioner? Is there something or some experience that really stands out that said, I really learned right here? Tell us about that.
So I think what I've learned the most is that the rural communities sometimes feel forgotten. And thankfully, being a commissioner, I've had the opportunity to shed light on situations that they feel, they have no voice. In that, though, I have learned that not everyone is here to be your best friend. It's hard. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The job that we do is not an easy job. You have thousands of people that you answer to every day. And so along that, I've learned that you have to protect yourself. It's like any other situation or business. You have to protect yourself. That's been a big, hard lesson to learn, that not everyone is out to shake my hand and be my friend.
Well, Melissa, Commissioner Dennis.
I'm Melissa.
You certainly have had time to experience a lot of different things as a commissioner. What is your favorite part about being a county commissioner?
I like accomplishing things. I like putting new things into play, whether they are big or small. This building is a big accomplishment. It was a vision. I came into office in 2011 as a county commissioner, and in 2012, I started talking about a new county administration building because we were outgrowing ourselves. And so it's taken a while, but that's just part of it. That's one of the hardest things for me is I'm a go-getter, and it's either all or nothing. And so it's hard for me to get a vision to want something and then not turn around and just start the next day. But there are things that you have to kind of slowly work up to, and it's a process.
Nothing is fast in county government.
In government as a whole.
Period, yes.
Right. But I like serving the people. I love to be able to answer the phone or answer an email and be able to solve a problem that they have. Or if I can't solve that problem, explain to them why I can't, whether it be the law or whatever, explain to them why, and let them walk away with a better understanding of why I can't, physically do something or financially do something, but here is what we can do, and I can help you get to this point. That is the most gratification to me.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
A lot of people don't know we started Eric's Pharmacy in 1995. So we've been going strong for over 29 years. We had a chance to spruce things up, put in new flooring, new shelving, and it really, really came together beautifully. We invite everyone to come by and take a look.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with.
For over 50 years, Fred's Tire and Battery has served Central Oklahoma with tires, batteries, and service for cars, trucks, and tractors. Friendly and affordable, with 2 locations in Shawnee. Fred's Tire and Battery, a name you can trust.
Air Force One Heat and Air Conditioning offers competitive pricing, licensed technicians, and over 25 years of experience. Air Force One is a hometown company. Contact Tim or Terry Muirhead with Air Force One.
Discover the sweet side of Shawnee at St. Gregory's Abbey. Here our monks care for over 300 beehives and work together to package and provide pure, delicious local honey to our Shawnee neighbors.
It's Sonic Good at all 4 of our Shawnee locations. Great food, great fun, the best hamburgers in town. Keeps everybody smiling. Parties or gatherings, there's room for everyone. It's always a good time, Sonic good time, at our Shawnee Sonic.
So I own Dub's Power Wash and Soft Wash with my wife. We do exterior cleaning on homes, hard surfaces, soft wash on a house, gutter cleaning and gutter repairs, window cleaning and window screen repairs. Trying to help people out in our community and working with people, and it's been a great opportunity and met a lot of great people doing that too.
A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting. A&S Roofing. Quality roofing built to last. Dedicated to high quality work, pays attention to the details. So get started on your roofing project today with A&S Commercial and Residential Roofing and Contracting.
Gordon Cooper Technology Center has trade classes for all ages. These programs are not just for our high school students, they are for all ages, and you have the opportunity to get further educated within our community and pick up a trade skill today at Gordon Cooper Technology Center.
Experience the wholesome goodness of St. Gregory's Abbey. Our monks raise healthy, pasture-raised beef free from antibiotics and hormones. Available in the Monks Marketplace inside the front monastery doors every Tuesday through Saturday.
At McElroy and Owens Funeral Group, your loved one never leaves our care. From your first phone call at the time of loss through final resting, we are with you. Stop by McElroy and Owens for a visit today.
On Benedict Street, Hardesty's Market and Deli is your go-to for all your local meat needs. It's also the perfect spot for lunch, offering your favorite local sandwiches, dips, sweets, and more. Support locals. Stop by Hardesty's Market and Deli today.
Castor Key Auto Mart. Online or in person. Castor Key Auto Mart. They're good people to deal with. Girls 200-yard freestyle relay for Shawnee. Grayson Simpson in the pool in lane 2. And in lane 4, KK, Kaleo Citizen.
Yeah. They're looking good. And we see, I believe that's Nylena taking the strong dive off first. Harrah to follow. And I believe that's Choctaw following next. And then our speed relay off in the water.
As this is one of those relays, this is one of those races that we have dominated over the years.
Yeah, I mean, last year for state, I mean, I know I referenced last year at state a lot, but we won gold.
Yep.
And we beat out Bishop Kelly, and we beat out Edison Prep, and we beat out Altus, and they were all on our heels. And they didn't beat us in the prelims, but we did beat them by the finals. So
save the best for the gold.
Yeah, we definitely conserved energy that first day, but yeah, this relay Shawnee's always been on top of.
And so now Ashley in the pool.
I believe that was Nylena. Nope, that is Ashley. My bad, Ashley. Yep, that's Ashley, looking strong.
Ashley on the third leg already of the Shawnee A squad.
Yep. Kimberly?
And Kimberly Albers coming in.
Yep.
The one.
Kelly's in the pool for our B final, our B relay.
I'm sorry, who is it? It's
Kelly
Kelly Templeton.
Yep.
And we missed then Amy Dodge. We missed her leg as she swam second.
Yep, she gave us a good lead too.
In that far lane.
Yep.
And bringing it home is going to be Kimberly Albers, and she's the one that just has that smooth stroke.
Oh yeah, she does too. Doesn't
even ripple the water. Love to see it.
Yep.
And coming in the far lane,
yep.
Harley Bullard.
Yep. Bringing us in, Harley.
I love it.
Yep.
Looking good and strong. Next in the pool is going to be the boys' 200-yard freestyle relay.
Yep.
And this is where June is going to be able to swim with some of the Plainview swimmers, I believe.
Yes, and I'm looking for him. Oh, I see him. Maybe. I'm looking for him. Yep, there he is. He's going to lead off in lane 1 for this little fun relay. I don't believe they'll score this relay for like June's relay team, but they'll score the other teams. The other two, I bet. But yep, June is in the pool for Shawnee.
He's in lane 1.
Yep.
And I like that because it lets us see if maybe he can win this heat.
Or just this leg.
Exactly.
Let's go, June. Let's go, June.
It's going well.
Yeah, he's going really well. We'll see how the Plainview boys pick that up.
Yep.
Very nice.
So June Gao, the Shawnee representative in the pool.
Yep.
And now his temporary teammates from Plainview take over in lane 1. And it looks like Harrah in lane 2.
Yeah. They're taking off pretty well. Harrah's always had good relays for boys. I know that.
Well, they're one of the few that have a swimming pool on campus.
Yeah.
Aren't they?
Oh, yeah. And it had some difficulties earlier this year that people were kind of a little. If the Harrah pool goes, that's kind of like everyone's little backup because the Harrah community is so generous to like help out, helping hand out a helping hand.
Yes.
That's what I meant. And yeah, but then they got it back on track, so they're all good now.
All right. I didn't know that little bump in the road had happened.
Yeah, there was a little difficulties, but they're back at it.
And you're right, they're always so receptive whenever we go down there, whether it be football, basketball. We've done the Suburban Conference down there a couple of times as well. At the swimming pool.
Yes. It's a pretty nice swimming facility. And the fact it's on campus, that's the dream.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the dream.
Next will be the girls' 100-yard backstroke. And for the Shawnee Wolves, Lady Wolves, in the first heat will be Kaleo Citizen.
Yep.
And in this heat, she's right in the middle of the times. You have somebody at 156, Kaleo's at 131, or a minute, of course. You can correct me again if you'd like. And we also have a minute 22. So she's just right in the middle of this one.
Yeah. Hopefully she kind of keeps the girl at the faster time out the corner of her eye. That'll be real nice for her.
They should be side by side.
Yeah, for sure.
Kaleo in lane 3.
Yep. We see she's got a good, strong rotation there. She's moving her shoulders really well. With the backstroke, a lot of people don't realize, but it's a full body rotation, but you got to keep your head still. So, yeah, because then you move your head and then you kind of mess up your whole rhythm. But yeah, she's moving her shoulders, good rotation so far.
And it'll be 4 lengths of the pool. This was a signature event for Piper, wasn't it?
The legend, yes, it was. When Piper got in the pool for backstroke, everyone else just went, okay. Everyone just took a step back. We'll let her do her thing, and I believe she still holds the backstroke record in 6'8" and 5'8". So she was the best she was the best backstroker in the state of Oklahoma from right here in Shawnee, Oklahoma.
Yes.
And we see some of the YMCA is still holding some swim lessons here tonight. We see some of I used to be a swim instructor here, and we see one of our swim instructors kind of pointing out the kids to the younger kids, hopefully encouraging them. Letting
them be a part of what's going on. That's a wonderful, wonderful memory for those kids at the Family YMCA.
Yeah.
Because truly, when you're that young, these high schoolers are your superstars. And they're right here walking your own sidewalks.
Yeah, and you see, the big kids, look how fast they're moving, look at their strokes, they're above the water and all this stuff. And I was a swim instructor, and all the kids that I instructed over the summer ended up joining the YMCA kids team.
Wow.
Yeah, which is a really big, we see the little kids trying to mimic the big kids, and that's just kind of setting
doing pretty good.
Yeah, leaving even a bigger legacy. We see we're here to set an example, and man, they're on Piper's McNeil senior night. I remember her going, "Hey guys, bringing the girls together for her little pet talk and going, hey girls, remember, there's a little girl in the stands looking at you I want to be like her, so let's try to be," and then all of us just started crying. So we're like, oh my gosh.
I know, Piper, we were them.
we're them watching you. But yeah, I just think that's kind of a cool little sight to see,
I do
the swim
too.
lesson kids looking up. And KK did a really good job on her backstroke. She brought in second place.
And now we go to heat 2 of 2.
Yeah.
The Shawnee swimmer is in, again, lane 3, and that is Tanel Kidd.
Yep. Let's go Tanel. She's really good at backstroke. You'll watch her stroke. Her stroke's also really smooth. And you see her shoulder pop out of the water.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what we're looking for here.
And her eyes remain steady up.
Yes. And if you look at the ceiling of the Shawnee YMCA, we've got these little beams that are going across. Those are really nice to follow so you don't get lost in the lane.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
And then we see Valerie pumping her up. Go, go, go. I think backstroke's really funny to cheer on because you can like see the people. And if you're at the very end, you can kind of loom over them to cheer them on.
Yeah.
Which we see our senior Grayson Simpson cheering on Tennille. Tennille's real good at backstroke. This is a good stroke for her. She led off our medley with backstroke. Did a wonderful good job with that.
And again, from Plainview, it's Kate Brown. Kate has been stellar in all the events that she has participated in tonight. She wins this one.
I swam with her. I believe she was a YMCA swimmer not too long ago, and she was always on my heels. I remember that. So I'm glad to see that she's still in her career and still doing good.
So we'll stay here for the boys' 100-yard backstroke. It's going to be Choctaw and Harrah. We do have one Plainview swimmer, and that'll be in Heat 2. But we'll keep it here as we can talk some more with 4-year in a row state champion Clara Timmons.
Yeah.
So when you have 13 kids on your team and you have a 3.9 something GPA, does that mean like one person got a B or something?
Pretty much. Yeah.
Everything was straight A's.
We were pretty much all 4.0 girls. And
And you were a freshman at that time.
Yeah. I can tell you, I'm not pointing fingers. I did not have the B. I would like that to be known. But,
Was it a classmate? Was it a freshman?
It was not a freshman.
Okay.
No, it was one of the older girls, but, these happen. And
Yeah.
we're still in it. But juggling championships and academics, sometimes it can get a little loose, but, we keep it pretty in line.
So did you guys, know? We're in the running? Or no, you just, everybody wanted A's.
I had no idea that it was even an award. I remember I was a little freshman. I did not make state individually that year. And I remember I was like, man, and I was there for an alternate, and I remember, man, I'm really hungry because, I love food. And so I go and I'm got this apple and caramel, and I'm just eating and shoving my mouth full of food, watching the girls swim and whatever, because I'm a little freshman. I don't know what I'm doing there. And then
you're wiping caramel off your face.
And they're like, Shawnee, and I'm like, what is going on? And of course the older girls knew this was that thing, and they're like, oh my God, this is great. I'm like, what did we win? What happened?
Did you get to go to the podium? Even
I don't think we did a podium picture because we didn't do the podium that year because it was COVID. COVID, they were real strict about masks on, masks off. We handed out medals in the bus. It wasn't much, but yeah, we took a picture.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, no, I just didn't realize what's in my mom being like, I'm so proud of you girls. I'm like, what did we do? And now I look back and I'm like, actually, that's kind of crazy that 12 of us had A's.
Yes, it is.
But,
it's pretty impressive. I love it.
Yeah.
Shawnee Public School girls blow it out of the water.
For sure. And then, of course, I'm like, okay, that's cool. Little state championship. That's probably never going to happen again, all right? And then we dropped to 5A, and then here we are.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
We have 3 posters on the wall. We need to get another one for the academic.
Maybe, but I think a 2025 state champion poster will look so nicely.
Right
yeah.
I think
that would look beautiful, and I think these girls are going to bring that this year.
Well, we certainly hope so.
Yeah.
All of us as a community. It's so much fun to watch you guys even go out of town early in the morning with the lights going, the sirens going, all of that happening.
Yeah. Well, last year, so we've never left with are you talking about the police escort? That was not us leaving. That was us coming back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we always get a police escort back if we win the championship. Which I think
we need to be taking you out of town with the police escort too.
Maybe, but I just it's just kind of funny. It's we're big boys.
Yes. Big shots. You are. I mean, come on. We've got the kids here now just loving watching the meet from the side pool.
Yeah, and everyone at home, I'm not gloating because I'm involved. I'm not involved with it anymore, so I feel like I can take a step back. Now, if I had said that and I was still a part of this team, Valerie might have actually killed me. She's very superstitious. These kids have no idea how good they are because, in our minds, we're the worst, so we have to keep training. But now that I'm removed, I can go, actually, we're really good.
Yeah.
So I'm not... I was not like this my whole career. I'm like this now because I'm just proud of what we did, and I'm not in it anymore, but I'm still involved.
Understood. Now you're a coach, like Val.
Yeah, I am a coach. I've taken after her. This summer, I wanted to be with Val, and help her coach. So I was her assistant coach, picking up anywhere I could, just to give back. Because Val and Bob, they eat, breathe, live, swim. Valerie will not sleep nights before meets. Like she has to have her coffee in the morning before some meet because she does not sleep. She's so worried about the kids and them doing good and them reaching their goals that And a lot of the girls actually will help coach the YMCA swim team. That's kind of like our little give back, is that we'll help coach the Y recreational team.
And they are the Stingrays, and you sign up at the YMCA. When is the sign-up time to be a part of the Stingray? Like volleyball has a different time than the school year. When they play volleyball, they can then go into team sport. Is the Stingrays like that?
So it's like a year-round sport. So it's about the time to sign up is before like each season, which we have the summer season and winter season.
Okay.
Summer's about the time school ends. Winter's about the time school begins.
Okay.
And so it's kind of year-round. It's a great way, just a good physical activity. The coaches really care about the kids. You can do swim meets. You can test it out, see if you want to do it. Because when I was little, I had tried every sport under the sun. I'm not coordinated, folks, at all. But I can swim. And I discovered that because the YMCA gives kids in our community such a great opportunity to try out any sport they want and just understand what teamwork is, understand what leadership is. And I got involved as a young kid, and I know a lot of kids who are getting involved now and learning what swimming is, and just practicing how to swim well is a great life talent.
Yes.
Great life opportunity, or whatever word I'm trying to think of.
Well, Clara, what you're saying is everybody has their strengths, and when you have an asset like the Shawnee Family YMCA, you really do. Your parents can expose you to so many different types of activity, and you bounced into the activity that you excelled at and you truly loved.
And I'm still so grateful that my parents gave me an opportunity. My brother, he does basketball for Shawnee High School. He fell in love with basketball here. I fell in love with swimming here, and I swim for Shawnee. I know my sister's done like the little soccer league and all that, and she's a dancer, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm joking.
Dancers are beautiful.
I know.
My life mate has been a dancer. I love it. She
I-
still dances in the kitchen sometimes.
I wasn't making fun of dancers, that just as a joke, but we all.
Don't worry, she makes fun of swimmers.
Okay. Time out, my sister. Yeah, no, she does for sure. I tried to get her into swimming, she would not. But and my mom has taken workout classes here, and my dad works out here. My dad, has his workout buddies, and he sees like over the tornado. My dad was like, "Man, I really miss seeing my buddies at the Y in the morning."
Yeah.
So yeah, the YMCA, we're really blessed to have gotten involved here because it's really kind of given us our passions in a community.
Yes. It's the swim team for the YMCA is called the Stingrays, one of the best programs in the state. As we watch now, Heat 1 of 2, and these are Harrah girls. I'm not sure which ones, but it's Carly Durbin, Natalie Becker, or Abby Baker. 2 of the 3 names that I just called are in the pool. And next, we're going to see Mackenzie Birch and Ashley McDonald again for the Shawnee Lady Wolves. So does Val also coach the Stingrays?
Yeah, that's how she roped me into it. She found out I was getting into high school, and she's like, "Oh, so you're going to swim for the high school?" And I go, "I'm not swimming for the high school. No, this is like, I'm quitting after this season." And she's like, I said, "I might do this on the side just for fun."
Yeah.
Only for why I'm not going to get serious in high school. And she looked at me and went, "Well, if you don't do it in high school, you can't come." And I said, "What?" And of course she was joking, but I just remember like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
She was like, "I don't want you on the Y team if you can't do it for the high school." And I went, "Okay, Val, I'll swim for the high school just 1 year. I'll just do 1 year, and then I'll be a band kid for the rest." Well, how the story turned, I ended up, respectfully leaving band and, letting those kids have their fun, and I joined swim full time. And
What happened? Let's just face it. You're eating a caramel apple and won a state championship.
And won a state championship, and I went, "Oh, maybe I should."
I think I like this sport.
Yeah, but yeah. So Valerie, she like kind of raises us through the sport, and it's real nice. And like speaking of raising through the sport, I know she's seen Ashley McDonald through her senior year from the YMCA swim team. Ashley McDonald, for her last senior event here at senior night, we have her in the 100-yard breaststroke along with Mackenzie Birch, and these two swimmers are gonna push each other.
Yes, they are. As I think Mackenzie earlier got Ashley.
Yeah, and I think she's Ashley
working it here.
Yeah, Ashley could pull up on her, but Mackenzie might get it. But Ashley's got to chase her, and it's the whole: if you shoot for the moon, you'll land among the stars. If Ashley catches Mackenzie's tail, she'll do just fine.
Gonna need a good push here.
Yeah, we see Grayson and Ashley, you've interviewed them before over at Hardesty's. They are best friends, and they are seniors. They've started this journey together. They are ending this journey together. And you see Grayson cheering Ashley on, wanting the best for her. They've always been kind of peanut butter and jelly.
I love that. And seeing Elizabeth here tonight, Grayson's grandma and,
Simpson.
Yeah, it's one of those bittersweet moments, you know, to be able to watch your child that you've been bringing to the Y and just watch them grow up before your eyes as Birch comes in quickly. That was a great race by Birch. Ashley coming in second.
Yeah, she was moving.
And Grayson helping them both with all right. Way to go, guys.
Yep. Yeah.
It's the team effort. Again, they're still building. This is just a building block towards the ultimate goal of getting into the conference, winning another conference championship. Just start winning championships, conference, regionals, and going after another state title.
And if they win conference this year, this will be their 6th title in a row.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. But that was a good race. But going back to Grandma Simpson, before Cody Duncan enters the pool, she gave me a big hug and she was like, "Oh, I can't believe Grayson's leaving too. You left already." You know, that was real sweet. And here we are, Cody Duncan in the pool for the 100-yard breaststroke.
Come on, Cody. Hopefully the favorite in this heat.
Yeah. He's definitely pulling water with his hands. You see that. Water's coming out. I still think it's so funny. We finally got him to swim. We pushed for him to swim so much, and finally gave in, and he's doing real well with it.
And he's a sophomore or a junior?
He is a freshman, I think. No, he's a sophomore.
Because it was last year you tried to rope him in.
Yes. Last year we tried to rope him in, and he was like, "No, I'd never swim. Like a normal person, like a sane person, no, I'd never swim."
Sounds like you. He just didn't have Val.
Yeah. And then I think Valerie worked with him, and I think Valerie went to his mom and was like, "That kid needs to get in the pool."
Yeah.
And then, lo and behold, he's leading off this heat really well.
Well, him and June, you know, in the same class, they could lead a resurgence back with the guys' team.
Yeah, if they really recruit and get some boys out. Yeah.
That's our job.
Yeah.
We need to be talking that up. Let's go get some more state championships.
Yeah.
When you have coaching like this, you just want to bring in talented kids and let those coaches work with them.
Yeah.
And we start getting boys and girls state championships.
Yeah. Shawnee High School has amazing, wonderful programs, but nothing really compares to this one with our legacy, with our record. And of course, we're seeing other programs kind of start to follow our lead too. So, like Shawnee Swimming, we're leading a
that class,
movement.
the baseball class of 2017 might be talking to you a little bit, but I don't think they won an academic state championship
They did. I don't know
prior to
about
their
it.
three-peat.
Yeah, that was kind of a thing. Was one of their coaches from the 2017 three-peat used to be my neighbor, and we're still good friends. And I was like, I'm coming for your
record.
y'all's record, y'all's big name.
Get it done.
Yeah.
So with that, which coach is it? Roulette?
Coach Williams.
Williams.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you know Coach Williams.
I'm sure that I do.
He also coached over at Carl Albert for a while. I forgot his first name, but he used to be my neighbor. Used to be a coach coached the PE for Will Rogers Elementary School.
And we're excited now with Coach Schaefer back and baseball really looking up. The numbers are back up.
Good.
It's looking very good. A lot of young players. So we're looking forward to the spring sports and Coach Schaefer and his baseball team.
Yeah, and then we saw last year with the girls basketball, them bringing home a regional, and then we see softball start bringing home. Volleyball, my bad. Volleyball bringing home a regional, and then we see the Palm went to a competition, and they brought home a state title. Not exactly OSSAA, but a state title nonetheless.
That's
and
exactly
so
right.
we're seeing kind of, I feel like there was a little bit, but after 2017, there was a bit of a quiet moment for Shawnee sports. Or I might be wrong, but nothing as big as what the 2017 state football or baseball kids did.
Right.
But then we're seeing a resurgence, and Shawnee sports athletics, we're coming in strong. And I saw the football season through CTV with Coach Madonna. They looked great. They looked great. So I'm excited to see what Shawnee athletics does.
Thank you, Clara. It's so much fun to be able to watch them. And to be able to see it, it is just so much fun. We say it over and over. It's just so much more fun when you're winning.
Yes,
It's just so much
really,
more fun. And the
really
little
is.
kids love that too.
Yeah.
And having the knowledge of, no, I'm supposed to be winning is a big deal in high school sports.
Oh, yeah. Like with swimming, like Piper McNeil, Piper wins. Well, it's, there was kind of a movement last year without Piper, kind of like being like, yes, we were Piper's team, but now Piper's not here on our team anymore.
Right.
But, we don't want to just be known as Piper's team. We want to be known as a team that Piper was a part of in a way. Like,
Correct.
Piper led us to that. We want to keep that force moving because she didn't just do all that work for nothing, if you get what I mean. She didn't just lead us for nothing. She had to
And
have some
Piper
sort of,
was a team player. It wasn't
yeah.
really about Piper to Piper. And
Yeah.
talking about that, we have the Shawnee teams stepping up, and you can call on especially in lane 4. But into the pool is Ashley McDonald on the girls' 400-yard freestyle relay.
the last event of senior night. This is Ashley's kind of grand exit out of senior night, and it's just absolutely crazy that these girls are seniors. I've been there for all of their big high school debut, and
Yes.
it's absolutely. I hope it was everything to them. I hope they had every experience tonight and had so much fun tonight. And really, I hope now I'm looking back, and y'all probably can tell that I miss it.
Yeah.
I don't miss the high school work. I don't miss the I love college, okay?
You miss
Love
the
college.
family.
I miss the family, yeah. I miss the family, and I hope they treasure this while they can. But Ashley's looking good, and we'll have
On her
Nylena
last
Davis.
length
Yeah.
here
Yeah, that's
on
what-
senior night, right
Yeah.
here.
And we see another senior cheering us on. And then we have another Shawnee team in the pool as well. And that, I believe, is going. We don't have that relay.
We don't have that on the sheet.
Yes, but I believe that's either Cleo or Harley. I want to say it's Harley. We have
And
Nylena Davis.
While we look at that, also Nylena Davis
Amy Dodge is in the pool now.
in the far lane.
Yes, and she's moving. Nylena's really moving. See that kick?
And just a sophomore. I'm serious. I thought she was at least a junior.
No.
And she's one of those people, and it's probably because of her sister, Natalie. It just seems like there was the continuation.
Yeah, and I know their older sister swam too. Yeah. So it's just been a whole family thing, but they've really stepped up and taken it to their own. Let's go, Nylena, let's go. Amy Dodge is in the pool, I believe. Kelly Templeton will step up next for the Shawnee team that's not on the heat sheet. Oh, it was KK that was in the pool for the other Shawnee team, and then
Perfect. For the start.
Yeah.
And jumping into the pool now for Shawnee.
Yeah, I believe it is. Just a check.
Tanil.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe that's Tanil. No, that's Tanil. Hold on. Oh, it's Mackenzie in the pool right now.
Oh, really?
Yes, Mackenzie's in the pool. Tanil's going to be up on the block soon.
Okay.
Yep. Amy Dodge is bringing in the other relay as well.
They switched him up on us, Coach.
They did switch up on us. I'm like, why would they do that? Why wouldn't they send someone to talk to me? But
They expected you just to know.
I guess.
Very good. And again, the Shawnee A squad, this is another one of those events anticipating just a good showing at state. All points necessary, but especially those relay points at the state tournament.
Yep. We need every point we can get.
And what class is Tanil Kidd, who's about to go into the pool?
She's a junior. Yeah, she's a junior because she was there for our second. And I believe she was the only freshman. No, maybe. After a few championships, they get a little hazy.
She's gonna.
Sorry.
She's not sorry, folks. Her smile is as big as this gym with the comments like that. But
I gotta take him when I can.
Yeah, Tanil, though, big part of last year when the team had dwindled in numbers, and that was really a threat to the state championship. People don't. Well, you can't really overemphasize the compliment it was that you guys won the state championship with the small amount of girls that you had to get points.
Well, our first year, we only had 7 scoring girls. So we had even less our first year. But we still had a small amount. And then we see our main relay coming in for the win, and that will close out the official senior night. But then we have another surprise relay over in Lincoln.
And who is it that just came in?
If I could see a face, but she's not breathing. Oh, that's.
So Shawnee A squad takes the gold.
Could it be Jadelyn? But she's not swimming tonight.
In the 400-yard freestyle relay. And the last swimmer in the pool for them on the far side as
last 50. Other two teams are looking strong as well.
Claire, I want to thank you again. It's just always fun to sit beside you. You bring such joy to these. And we look forward for you joining us again next year, we hope,
I would
for
love
the
to.
swim team.
I would
It'll
love
be a lot
to.
of fun.
If Stillwater will let me go for a day or two, or a couple hours, I'd love to.
Well, Clara, it comes off to me like you'll just tell them what you want. Probably make it happen.
I'll just send also a letter to all my professors being like, sorry guys, Shawnee Swim's happening. Clearing the schedule.
And I'm a star, so let's make it happen.
Yeah, something like it goes something like that. Something like that.
Well, we love it, and we want to thank you again, Claire. Can't thank you enough for being with us. What a great day it is when you're able to be here and we're able to call a Shawnee High School swim meet.
Yep.
For everybody in the production crew, we want to thank you guys for watching with us. We want to congratulate the seniors tonight.
And
that's Harley. You're supposed to congratulate them.
Congratulations and good luck with the rest of the swim season to Harley Bullard, Kaleo Sennison, Grayson Simpson, and Ashley McDonald. Y'all are just a fantastic group of girls. You're leading the Shawnee swim team so beautifully, and I'm so proud of y'all, and y'all are going to make an actual difference in this world and the community, and y'all are so strong and so kind to everyone you meet. And just thank you and congratulations on this huge honor, girls.
What a legacy you have already left with us, the Shawnee Lady Wolves, and congratulations to the Shawnee boys.
Yes.
Both of them, Cody Duncan and June Gow, performed well today.
Yep, they led the Shawnee boys to what they could do.
Yeah, that's right, with
what
just
they
two
could do
in the
with two
pool.
of them.
It was fun to watch and fun to go along the journey with you, our audience. As for our production crew, thank you again for being with us. As always, Shawnee, remember, together, all of us, we build community one season at a time. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.